I have Charlotte here. We're going to ask her a couple of questions that actually you submitted. Most of these are from Merritt. So, Merritt, thank you for sending these in. First question is, how has life changed for you since getting married?
Well, I'm changing my last name soon, and it's going to be so much easier to pronounce and spell. Like my legal last name and my porn last name are both difficult.
Yeah.
So that's exciting. And every day I wake up with this really like comforting, safe feeling like I'm married and he's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
It's just so nice. And like every time I look at my ring on my finger, I get so excited. And every time we're like hanging out with people and he's like, "Oh, have you met my wife?" And like he doesn't say it like jokingly in a Borat voice like most people say my wife. I'm like, "Oh, I'm wife." And he calls me baby wife every day because I'm a baby, but I'm also a wife. It's just like all the little like cutesy things. I'm looking forward to our taxes being easier. I haven't filed yet
Yeah.
this year because I've been super lazy about it.
I've been married and divorced, and I will tell you that it's much cheaper being married. Second question. What kinks do you and your husband Lance have in common, and which ones are different?
So one thing that I've totally gotten into since meeting him is femdom. Like, I started out in the industry and I've kind of like discovered a lot of things about myself since doing porn, which is really cool. You find out all kinds of things about your body and sexuality, but I had never pegged anybody in the ass before or done ball busting. And I wasn't really comfortable playing a dominant role sexually. And now, like, that's 99% of what I jerked off to. And like a lot of times at home, like we have all these devices that like I use on his balls, and like I kick him and like punch him and squeeze him. I like threaten to cut his balls off, but like in a romantic, loving way.
Of course.
Yeah, so that's just really cool. And then I guess like one thing that would be different is I'm super into pee. I love getting peed on, drinking pee, having pee in my orifices. He'll do it, and he's like, he likes seeing my reaction. He likes that I like it, but it hasn't become like a new kink for him. And so that's been kind of cool, but I like how he's like been willing to try stuff that I want to try. I keep trying to schedule like a good day for him to try to get his fist into my butt and like pull it out and make me prolapse. And we've talked about it. He's like, "I don't think I'm into prolapsing." And I'm like, I thought I wasn't either until like I saw one in real life. So maybe you'll change your mind about it. But it's cool to like find somebody who's like so willing to experiment with you. And it's so nice like that we both do porn because we're so used to like very normally talking about stuff. Like you show up to set like, what do you like? What don't you like?
Like your sexual communication skills.
Yeah,
are really good.
like our sex communication stuff is like amazing. Like, and I know like a lot of girls like all over the world, like if a position's uncomfortable, like they don't want to say anything and like ruin the moment, or they like feel like they have to fake their orgasms. But I'll just be like, "Can you flip me over? This sucks."
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's been super cool.
That's so funny. I love like it's so different than most couples. Your idea of you guys trying out different things for each other is him fisting you in the ass and, peeing on you and, you fucking him in the ass and crushing his balls. Whereas like for me, when me and my man got together, it was like, I was going to try camping because he really liked camping and he's going to try doing some swing dancing lessons because that's what I want to do. So like you guys definitely take it to a whole other level, but it's like still relatable. I love that.
Oh, thanks. There's like some normal stuff like like outside of the bedroom you try to. Like
Yeah.
I had no interest in like guns or anything before I met him. Then I took like an educational 4-day shooting course that was like also a competition. It was like super intensive. And now I'm like really good at shooting and like it's something I enjoy doing, but I'm not like a hobbyist or a collector like he is.
Right.
I just think it's a good skill to have, especially as a woman who's not very big or strong.
Right.
Yeah.
What hobbies do you have now that you think you will still be doing when you are 65?
Definitely the taxidermy thing.
Figured.
And I keep tarantulas as a hobby too. I probably won't have as many. Like I have 6 now. I had like 12 at one point. I probably might have a couple when I'm in my 60s. It's like picking up like the bugs to feed them with like tweezers. Like I might have arthritic hands by then. And then I don't know if I'll still be like shooting guns because they're loud and like they hurt your hands after a while.
Yeah.
But I think the taxidermy, it's also hard in your hands, but I can see myself doing that for a long time.
Yeah. And then last question. What is one thing that you know now that you wish that you had known when you first got into the adult industry?
A lot of things, but one thing is you can always speak up for yourself and stand up for your boundaries. And if something's unacceptable, you don't have to be there. And at the end of the day, like whether like you lose out on money or not, like no amount of money is worth doing something that is going to make you not feel good about yourself.
I love it. Great. Okay, that's it. Thanks for sending in your questions, Merritt. And just don't forget, the rest of you guys can always send me questions. I have a new Google voicemail account. You can leave voicemails as well, and we'll play them on the air. I don't remember the number off the top of my head, but I will post it, so you'll have it. All right, thanks, guys.